So there's nothing I can do, even post. So again, I'm looking into it. So far, I haven't seen any. Like you're talking to some guy with some video compositing experience. So you know, I know what I'm doing. I just have to figure out which software is the culture. Is it QuickTime? Is it ScreenFlow? Is it because here's a weird thing. You know, if I record the Oblivion LP, I use Fraps, and Fraps is fine. Like I can have the brightness to any level, and it'll show. But once I convert that, and I have to convert it in order to work with it, I'm not using Windows Movie Maker. I'm sorry. It's then that it turns to like the null level, where it's just this is the computer output, and that's all you get. I don't know why it does it really, but that's how it works. So I'm looking into that. That's the official answer, I guess, to the situation. And I'm sorry for those who can't really see. You know, I'm not in any better position myself. I mean, in some cases I have it as bright as you guys, and in some other times, like it's as like it's really bright on my end, and then I look at the video and it's like, oh my god, this is really dark. So there's nothing I can do yet, but we'll see. In any case, moving on. Yes. Can you name all the RPGs you've ever played? All that I can remember. How's that? Not that many. You guys seem to think that, you know, I'm like this huge RPG player, and I don't play that many RPGs. I play a lot of RPGs, but it's, you know, all my time is spent on like on 1 or 2 games. It's not like I play every single game and devour them. You know, I don't go play through one once and then push it aside and play another one. I normally play one extensively. You know, obviously Morrowind, Oblivion, Daggerfall. I guess you could call it that I'm playing it. So, but I'm not going to complete them. I haven't completed that many RPGs. I've completed Oblivion. I completed Neverwinter Nights, the first one. I haven't been too far with Neverwinter Nights 2. It's an okay game, but there's a few things, mainly the interface, that really irritates me, and it's buggy and stuff like that. What else have I played? I've tried almost every single Final Fantasy out there, except for 9 and 13. Didn't last more than 2 hours on any of them. I just can't stand them, but I keep trying because, you know, a lot of people seem to enjoy those games, and I can't see why. I'm dead serious. I guess it's the story, but even then, I don't get it. But in any case, I'm not going to get into those type of not a conflict, but confrontation, I guess. Like, just because I think it's bad doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you shouldn't play, or that you're an idiot for liking it, or anything like that. You know, my opinion is my own. But yeah, in other RPGs, I've played a little bit, like, I can't even mention that, like, I installed Fallout 1. I played, like, maybe 2 hours worth of that. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just that compared to Diablo, which is, I played both games roughly at the same time. For me, Diablo was the game to play, and you know, you would give me a choice between that and Fallout 1. No question, I would go directly to Diablo. There's something about turn-based combat that it's not like I don't like it, it's just I don't enjoy it as much. I played more Fallout 2 though, but not far enough in order to say that I know anything about the game. Like, I know how to start a character, I know how to work with the interface, and that's pretty much it. I know how to talk to people, I know how to fail at pickpocketing and bartering and all that stuff. Yeah, that's most like the gist of it. What else? I played a lot more of Fallout 3 That's not much of a surprise though. Let's see, RPGs. I play that old PC game where, what is it called? Averum or Acrum? It's an RPG where, you know, there's magic and technology, and your character can be either one or like a in between. And if you're inside a dungeon that has like steampunk theme into it, your magical abilities are reduced, or vice versa, and stuff like that. I can't remember the name. But my buddy brought that game at one point, and we played it in multiplayer, and that was interesting. It's I think it's by the same folks that worked on Fallout, so yeah. It looks the same, or very similar. I was going to say, it's not really the same, because Fallout is like post-apocalyptic, but yeah. RPGs. Mass Effect 2, Dragon Age Origins, didn't complete either of them. They're pretty good games. I enjoy them, but it's not, I guess it's not my cup of tea, but I can definitely see either of them being Let's Play material, because I still enjoy it, and it seems, I think I have to be careful, though, if I do make an LP of those, is in terms of content, because it's a lot of watching and less of me playing the game, and for me, for a game, that's a big no-no. I want to play the game, I don't want to watch it. So, yeah, I have some strict rules on my games, I guess. But they're still enjoyable, though, so, yeah. Can't think of any other RPGs. I know I played more than that, but, you know, the big ones are obviously The Elder Scrolls and Neverwinter Nights. And I'm not counting any of the subgenres like action RPGs or, you know, any other type of game that has, like, RPGs and element into it. So, yeah. Oh, on the same similar topic, what are your some of your favorite games? Let's see if I can go by company, I guess. Diablo 1, number 1. And by number 1, I mean, like, for me, that is the best game ever. I play that all the time. I play that even today. Diablo 2 is a good game. It's not as good as the first one, but it's still freaking awesome. I like StarCraft 2, even though it's technically not out yet. I have played the beta, so I guess for me, you know, it counts. Not so much the first one. I don't really like the first one, which is a big surprise because StarCraft 2 is basically the same thing. But no, I see the differences, and StarCraft 2 is more enjoyable for me. I guess it's the controls and the implementation. But in any case, I love Warcraft 3. You'll notice that, like, there's a recurring theme. Like, I love a lot of RTSs. I love the Age of Empires, mostly 3 and Age of Mythology. And I know some of you might say, "What? You don't like number 2?" It's decent. I like it, but there's just something about it. The fact that there's like 9 civilizations and they're very, very similar. And, you know, yes, it's like Warcraft 2 where, you know, and I like Warcraft 2 where the classes are just like a different skin, and, you know, there's some variation on, you know, resource costs and stuff like that. But in most cases in Age of Empires 2, there is no skin difference. It's either you have the Asian skin or the European skin, and that's pretty much it. So that really ticked me off at some point. But it's still a good game, and I like the gameplay of a little slow, but still a good game. But I like Age of Mythology a lot more than any other Age of. I think it's like the StarCraft of the series, where the 3 different races, they're all unique, they play completely differently. And the gameplay is not that slow, I think, compared to the other ones, so yeah. And the god powers are awesome. I play mostly Egyptian on that. And if you haven't noticed, StarCraft 2 I play Zerg, and Warcraft 3 I play mostly Undead. Well, exclusively Undead, except for a few times where, you know, after playing like 5 games in a row where you're Undead, you kind of say, might as well play Orcs. I used to be a big Orc or Horde fan when back in Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 1. But in any case, other favorite games. Myth, another one. I like Myst also, but Myth, it's the RTS from Bungie. I obviously like the Marathon series. That's 1, 2, and 3. I like Halo. Big surprise there.